up. Okay.
Last weekend, I went to the tailor shop to buy a new suit. I asked a salesperson for some help. He showed me several jackets, which I tried on. I finally selected the color and cloth I wanted. The tailor came and took my measurements. After he was finished, I paid for the suit with a check and said I would be back next week to pick it up.
Right, I would be back next week to pick it up. I tried it on, which I tried on. I finally selected the color and cloth. Cloth, cloth. TH sound runs out at the end. Cloth. I won it. The tailor came and took my measurements. After he finished, I paid for the suit with a check and said I would be back next week to pick it up. Okay.
Last weekend, I went to the tailor shop to buy a new suit. I asked a salesperson for some help. He showed me several jackets, which I tried on. I finally
Selected
the color and cloth I wanted. The tailor came and took my measurement. After he was finished, I paid for the suit with a check and said I would be back next week to pick it up.
Right, very good. Good job. Last weekend, I went to the tailor shop to buy a new suit. I asked a salesperson for some help. He showed me several jackets, which I tried on. I finally selected the color and cloth I wanted. The tailor came and took my measurements. After he was finished, I paid for the suit with a check and said I would be back next week to pick it up. Okay.
Last weekend, I went to the tailor shop to buy a new suit. I asked a salesperson for some help. He showed my several jackets, which I tried on. I finally selected the color and cloth I wanted. To tailor came and took my measurements. After he was finished, I paid for the suit with a check and said I would be back next week to pick it up.
Right, very good. Good job. I asked the salesperson for some help. He showed me several jackets, which I tried on. I finally selected the color and cloth I wanted. The tailor came and took my measurements. After he was finished, I paid for the suit with a check and said I would be back next week to pick it up. Okay.
Last weekend, I went to the tailor shop to buy a new suit. I asked a salesperson for some help. He showed me several jackets, which I tried on. I finally selected the color and cloth I wanted. The tailor came and took my measurements. After he was finished, I paid for the suit with check and said I would be back next week to pick it up.
Right, very good. I asked the salesperson for some help. help. He showed me several jackets, which I tried on. I finally selected the color and cloth I wanted. The tailor came and took my measurements. After he was finished, I paid for the suit with a check and said I would be back next week to pick it up. Okay.
Last weekend, I went to the tailor shop to buy a new suit. I asked a salesperson for some help. He showed me several jackets, which I tried on. I finally selected the color and cloth I wanted. The tailor came and took my measurement. After he was finished, I paid for the suit with a check and said I will be back next week to pick it up.
Right, very good. Good job. Good job. So last weekend, it could have been Saturday or Sunday. It was the weekend of last week. I went to the tailor shop where they make different clothing to buy a new suit, pants and a jacket, two-piece suit, a two-piece suit. I asked the salesperson, one of the people in the shop working there, for some help. Can you help me? I'm looking for a suit. He showed me several jackets, the jackets which I tried on. I tried one, I took it off, tried another, and I finally selected the color, dark blue, and the cloth, a light cloth, not a heavy cloth. I'm not going to the winter in Minnesota. I need a light suit. I'll be in Hawaii, and I'll be in Pongo Pongo, and I'll be in Hong Kong. I don't need a heavy cloth. I need a light cloth. So I had the color and the cloth I wanted. The tailor came and took my measurements. All the measurements that he needed in order to put the suit together. The length, the width, etc. After he was finished taking the measurements, I paid for the suit with a check. Wrote it right out, took it out of my checkbook, and handed it to the clerk, the sales person, and said I would be back next week to pick it up. That's a common expression. I'll be back next week to pick it up. I'll pick it up next week. Can I pick it up next week? Yes, sir. You can pick it up next week. Jackets, top coat. Color, cloth. Cloth, the TH at the end, cloth. Tried, help, not helped, help. Any questions about the words?
Jacket is the kind of suit.
Well, a jacket is part of a suit. I'm talking about a man's two-piece suit, which would be jacket, the top jacket, and the pants. The jacket would be the top coat of the suit. Sometimes you get a three-piece suit, which would have a vest underneath the jacket. You'd have the vest buttoned down here, a vest, and then the jacket on top, and then the pants. Would be a three-piece suit. This was a two-piece suit, the jacket and the pants. And the tailor comes in, he measures your arm length, across the top, the length of the waist, and whatever measurements were needed for the suit.
Jacket could be a women's jacket.
Oh yeah, a jacket.
Suit.
Well, a jacket, you could have just a jacket for if you were in the cold weather and you were going outdoors and it was freezing cold, you would wear a heavy jacket for the cold. In this case, we're talking about a light jacket with a suit. You could have a heavy jacket, for the winter, for a very cold day. If you lived in Minnesota, let's say, you would have to buy heavy jackets for the winter. You couldn't walk around in a t-shirt. You would freeze. So you watch the news, you'll see people walking around in Minnesota in big heavy jackets in the wintertime. Several jackets which I tried on and finally selected the color and the cloth I wanted. A light cloth, a dark blue color. Any other questions about that?
If I said cloth, it means cotton or cotton.
Yeah, whatever the cloth happens to be. It could be one of synthetic cloth, a cotton, or whatever. Whatever cloth that felt comfortable for you, given where you're going to live and where you're going to wear the suit. If it was going to Minnesota in the cold in the winter, it would be a heavy material. If you're going to Florida or the South in the wintertime, it could be light, very, very warm area. Any other questions?